And why do you have to make everything that is good bad and everything that's bad good?
Yes.
Why is there so much, just accept everything? And it's like, there are some things that if you want to do that, that's fine. But why do I have to accept it? And if I don't accept it, I'm a racist, I'm a phobic, I'm a this, I'm a that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Hey family, welcome back to our channel. We are Velvet Devotion, and for anyone who may be watching for the first time, we are Christian worship leaders here in our home church in London, and this channel is all about encouraging artists and helping them to deal with the struggles that they may face as creative people. So, Mrs. B, what are we talking about today?
So basically, we have a problem as the latest Little Mermaid trailer has come out, and once again, it's being shredded. So we're going to just watch the trailer, and we're just going to basically talk about why this keeps happening with Disney and how we ourselves as artists can take note from this and learn how to not be stubborn as people, because when people tell you they don't like it, sometimes you need to just listen. But yeah, let's watch it.
Let's go.
On deck! Abandon ship!
So it's pretty dark right now. This is one of the criticisms people are saying.
Take the code, man! Over here!
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
A man was drowning. I had to save him.
This obsession with humans has to stop.
And
I
this is her
just want to
father.
know more about them. Ariel, don't!
Poor child. I can help you. You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
It's what I live for.
Okay, so first of all, I do actually think they cast Ursula quite well.
Yeah.
Okay, they could have made her more purple, but I do think that she looks, Melissa McCarthy for the role, on point.
She was a great pick.
Yeah, they looked really good. What do you think about it so far?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that look really good. I can't lie. Like, visually, it's very good initially. CGI is very immediately obvious, though. I'm not going to lie. For Disney, who Disney are, you know, the budget could have been a little bit tighter. A little bit bigger for the CGI. But, yeah, I mean, I see where they were trying to go with it. But are we going to carry on watching some more?
Let's continue.
Something about you seems different. I can't quite figure it out.
She got legs, you idiot!
I don't know where, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of
He's a human. You're a mermaid.
you. That doesn't make us enemies.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
Speak your mind.
I thought Halle Bailey's voice sounded really good. I think they definitely brightened up the images.
Is
What
that
do you
since
think?
the last trailer?
Yeah, since the
there was
last
a trailer
trailer.
before this one. Okay.
But however, I do understand what the criticisms are. So first of all, I think that when it came to Scuttle, Flounder, and Sebastian, wow, that I don't understand what happened.
Wait. Now here's the thing.
So Scuttle is the bird.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Flounder is the fish.
Yeah, I know Flounder. Yeah.
And then Sebastian is the crab.
Yeah.
And I do get it because in a way, doing a live action crab fish and I get it because it's kind of, how would you do that? But at the same time, they do look kind of shocking. The only thing I will say that I think, well, there's several things. First of all, I think one of the main issues that people have with the race swap is the fact that Ariel's father is obviously not the same color as Ariel. He doesn't even seem the same culture.
I feel like
Ariel.
he's Samoan or something. Like he looks like, you know, who's the guy from the dad in Shazam. I feel like
he does look like him. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's Latino. I don't know what the situation is. And so I feel like, are they going with a under the sea with all different colors and you can have any child come out of anywhere? I don't know. He looks very much overdone as well as King Triton, I think. I do overall think that it looks far better than the original teaser trailers that we saw. However, it's just why, you know? And I think the main thing is, like, I didn't like the fact that they didn't brighten up her hair. If I'm honest, I didn't even really like her dreads. And the reason I say that is because if you were going to make her black, you could have just given her a wig and just... do you know what I mean? Just made her hair as red as Ariel's was in the actual cartoon. But I think the fact that they didn't do that, again, it just kind of, you know, takes away a little bit from the experience. I think the main issue here, though, with Disney is why are you doing this in the first place? And I think with artists, what we can take away is, why is it that we as artists and creative people, when we get a vision in our mind, regardless of how many times people say this is not what we want, we're so stubborn and we're so much so willing to do it that it just supersedes everything else that makes sense. And I think the thing that people are not understanding about Disney is that they've clearly said over and over again that they don't want this, they don't like it. Willow, they put out a new whole series of Willow and it's been cancelled. Okay, Disney has flopped with this agenda over and over again, and it's like pride comes before a fall. Why do you keep doing this? You know? And what do you think, babe?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it looks, I mean, you can feel the awkwardness as you're watching it. It's like you're watching it and you're, as a normal person, you're trying to go, oh, this is nice, this is nice. And don't get me wrong, like, we had a comment on one of our videos where a guy was saying that, you know, his daughters would love this and da. Understood, I get that. I understand that kids these days will watch it and they'll probably like it. However, the kids are not aware of the agendas that are being pushed, and the agendas are slowly trying to change people's thinking. That's the problem.
And you feel like you don't want to be brainwashed while you're watching something that should be a neutral show.
Yeah. And do you know what? We're not that far out of the 20th century, last millennium. Yeah, we're not that far out where people were so afraid of computers and technology and so afraid of what is going to happen with everything. And, you know, there's all these, Hollywood pushed it themselves. They pushed a lot of these narratives of the government's going to take over and they're going to brainwash you and they're going to control you and da. Now, as Christians, we do understand that in the last days, which we believe what we're living in, there are going to be things where we're going to be, the powers that be in this earth are going to try and control us and manipulate us and try and push us down and compromise our morality specifically.
Yes.
Yeah. And so here's the thing. We're not sitting here saying, you know, having a black Little Mermaid is immoral. However, we are saying that as soon as you start pushing certain agendas, it opens the doors for you to do other things.
Yeah.
And race swapping is one of those things. And like so many people said, our last video, loads of people were really encouraging, but they also were commenting on the fact that, why don't you just give new black characters? Like, why do you have to remake the old characters? Does that make sense?
And why do you have to make everything that is good bad and everything that's bad good?
Yes.
Why is there so much, just accept everything? And it's like, there are some things that if you want to do that, that's fine. But why do I have to accept it? And if I don't accept it, I'm a racist, I'm a phobic, I'm a this, I'm a that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I will say as well, one of the comments you made, like, I also think that when we were younger, our parents actually also loved the movies themselves.
Yeah, they did.
So it wasn't just that the kids loved the movies, the parents loved the movies.
Yeah.
And now it's like, we're specifically trying to target and brainwash your kids, but we're just kind of almost ignoring the fact that the parents can clearly see the agendas here.
But
and
it
it's
makes
crazy.
sense because it's like, how do you get to the adults? Well, if I make your kid love something,
Yeah.
I have to say, a lot of parents are soft these days, yeah?
They will just
the
give in.
discipline is not being enforced in the right ways. So a parent goes, oh, you love that thing? Okay, son, okay, daughter, you can have that thing. And that's a problem, yeah? For a start, you shouldn't allow your kid to do that to you anyway. But secondly, it's a way to get to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like an emotional manipulation and blackmailing, sorry. And
Blackwashing.
not blackwashing, you can scratch that out. But yeah, it's fascinating. It's fascinating. And to me, I think, like you said, Mrs. B, the fact that Disney just keeps pushing this,
Even though
keeps
they're
going,
failing with it.
They're failing
Like,
so hard.
Even though their shows keep getting cancelled, people don't want to watch their movies. They're losing money. It's like, why are you doing this? What is the agenda here? And it's like, as artists, I think you can be so stubborn that even when you fail, you just refuse to see it. And I think the lesson that we can take away today is do not be this stubborn. Understand what people want and understand that if something isn't working, it's usually for a reason. And you don't need to go through losing your company, losing your reputation, losing everything in order to get your agenda across.
And that's the thing, just as a last couple of points, you know, when you get stuck in your ways, it becomes very difficult. The more you stick down, it becomes very difficult for your heart to be softened and for you to move forward and change your perspective on things. But also, as a Christian artist and a Christian creative, your gift is not for you. Like, we need to stress this again. Your gift is not just for you. Yeah, there is a part where you can get enjoyment for your gift, but that gift is first and foremost to be given back to God. So what you're doing is not just for you, is you're committing it to God. Yeah. And that's not to say that, you know, you can't, if you're a singer, you can't sing a song that's not a Christian song. You can sing some love song. There's nothing wrong with that. But secondly, your gift is to point other people back to God. So what we can take from this is Disney is not seeing their audience as being the ones who they're trying to encourage and bring joy to. They're seeing their audience and serve. Yeah. They're seeing their audience as, we need to change people's perspective so that they can accept these things. We need to be a part of a political, cultural movement in the Western society that makes people understand life in a new aged way, in a new day of thinking, that times have changed.
And that's not their place.
It's not their place
You're
to do so.
You're an entertainment company.
Exactly.
Stop.
Leave that to the government. Leave that to the universities. Do you know what I mean? Like, leave it to everyone else. Do your entertainment. Do the thing that people love, that you can encourage. And encourage positivity as well, yes. But don't push it to be a political thing. Like, if you want to make a black
Especially for
character, make a
children.
separate black character. Do you see what I'm saying?
Especially for children who are supposed to be innocent.
Yeah.
Especially for children who are not supposed to be knowing about all of these things till much, much later. Stop pushing your agendas on our children. Stop it.
Thank you.
Make it stop. Now.
Yes.
Anyway.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We didn't want this to be too long, but first and foremost, before we go, we just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support that we've been getting. Our channel has done really well in the last couple of weeks. We have gained about 70 plus subscribers since our last couple of videos. So guys, please keep sharing the content. Please keep watching. Please keep liking, leaving comments. Just keep engaged and share it with someone that you know or love. Yeah, we'll see you in the next content. So thank you. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.